think, especially King was announcing that about a year ago. He even said he wanted Thailand to be the Amsterdam of Southeast Asia. And now the cat's out of the bag. I mean, it's awesome. I'd like. Have you seen any estimates on how much the cannabis industry is going to add to the Thai GDP?
I don't know, but a lot.
Billions,
and not just from the weed, but from the money that the weed brings in. So, when tourists come here, they're like, yeah, let's go to Phuket, or let's go to Thailand and Chiang Mai, wherever, and we'll go there and we can just buy tons of weed and just go to the beach and go on holiday, go on these mountains and get baked. But also those people they're buying food, they're filling the hotels up, they're buying gas, they're renting scooters. It's just so good for the economy just to have that rush of tourists come in. They're going to Bangla, they're drinking, they're partying, they're buying merchandise. So yeah, I think the Ministry of Health now is trying to get it recriminalized. But I think when they see the amount of money that it pumps into the country after this 3-year drought because of COVID, right? Like, COVID was horrible. I felt really bad for the local Thai people. It was terrible. I think it was something like 12,000 hotels closed or something in Thailand. It's really, a lot of people's livelihood depend on tourism, and those poor people, man, is really, really hard for them. It's horrible.
Down here on the beach here for 2 years, sad. It was dead.
Yeah,
like literally dead. And today it's like you can't even find parking now.
Yeah, it's so.
But I mean, I guess if someone's planning a vacation from Europe and maybe they're initially wanting to go to Indonesia or Bali, Malaysia, these places where it's highly illegal, and maybe you got 2 weeks off. Smoking without getting in trouble might be the factor that ends up bringing you here as well.
For sure. And also, like, we have a really nice shop. I've decorated it really well, but there's a lot of nice shops. Like I go to there's a lot of shops I go to, and they're all very different, and I go inside and I'm like, wow, like this is a nice, chill, like some are like Amsterdam coffee shop style, like little dens, and some are really nice and fresh and new with LEDs everywhere, and some have like weed plants everywhere. They're cool. Like if you go around, especially in Patong, and you go to weed shops. They're cool.
Do you see other foreigners like yourself opening up a lot of shops?
Sure.
What is it right now like in that area? Is it like a 50-50 Thai foreigner, or is it more like 80-20?
I would say, I'd say 50-50. I'd say half and half. And it's kind of strange. Like, I'm very social. I like being in the shop. I like talking to people. I like selling the weed. But I was wholesaling to a lot of shops, right, for many months before there was so many farms and suppliers of weed. So I've noticed there's a lot of animosity between cannabis dispensaries. So basically, like, because there's a lot, and we're close to each other. Everyone's close. So I'll see like, oh, these guys are there, and then this guy opened across the street, or just down the street, or closer to Bangla from them, and then they don't talk to each other. They're like, there's a little bit of beef there between them. Like, okay, like fuck you, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're tapping into my business, right? The competition. But for me, because I wholesale to everybody, I know them all. So I know all the foreigners. I know the Thais. I know everybody. So I don't have that because we're doing okay. Everyone's doing okay. So what I did is at my grand opening, I invited everybody, all the shops, because I'm wholesaling bongs to them as well. So I was like, okay, I want everybody to get along. Like, I don't know if that sounds...
Yeah. I want camaraderie in the area.
Yeah, but the thing is they're all good people. And I'm like, you're so cool. And I'm thinking, you know who you'd get along with really well? Your fucking neighbor 15 meters away. Like, if you guys actually met and like talked, you guys would probably become good friends. But you have this barrier of like, oh, you're the competition. I can't.
Well, it's also these are weed shops. You're in the same business, same industry, and weed is much more mellow. I think it'd be different if there were meth shops all over the place.
Oh yeah, that'd be we call that Stabbiton. Yeah. Stabtown.
That'd be pretty trouble. If you enjoyed this content, we're doing 5 clips like this a week. If you want to watch the full podcast, click here.